Wi-Fi 1 was released in 1999, and it was the first time people could connect to the internet without using cables. Before this, a wired connection was always required. Wi-Fi 1 operated on the 2.4 GHz frequency band and could reach speeds of up to 11 megabits per second. At the time, this was enough for basic tasks such as browsing simple websites and sending emails. The main problem was that the 2.4 GHz band was very crowded. Many everyday devices use the same frequency, including microwave ovens, cordless phones, and early Bluetooth devices. Whenever these devices were active, the Wi-Fi signal could become interrupted or weakened. Because the speed was already low, performance dropped even further when more than one person used the connection. If two users went online at the same time, the internet often became slow and unresponsive. As a result, the connection felt unreliable. In the end, many people still preferred wired internet connections, since they were faster, more stable, and did not suffer from interference like Wi-Fi 1 did. Wi-Fi 2 was also introduced in 1999, around the same time as Wi-Fi 1, but it worked very differently. Instead of using the crowded 2.4 GHz band, Wi-Fi 2 operated on the 5 GHz frequency band. With this upgrade, Wi-Fi 2 could reach speeds of up to 54 megabits per second, making web pages load faster and file downloads much smoother than before. The biggest advantage of the 5 GHz band was lower interference. Most everyday devices at the time, such as microwave ovens, cordless phones, and Bluetooth gadgets, used the 2.4 GHz frequency. Because of this, Wi-Fi 2 signals were less likely to be disturbed and remained more stable during use. The main drawback was range. Higher frequency signals do not travel very far, and the 5 GHz signal weakened quickly when passing through walls or floors. For this reason, Wi-Fi 2 was not ideal for large homes or wide spaces. In the end, Wi-Fi 2 was mostly used in offices and small indoor environments, where distance was not a major issue. It was fast and stable, but its limited range was a clear disadvantage. Wi-Fi 3 was released in 2003, and this is the generation where Wi-Fi started becoming popular for everyday users. Before this, Wi-Fi either offered good range with slow speed or higher speed with limited coverage. Wi-Fi 3 changed this by providing a better balance. It operated on the 2.4 GHz frequency band, just like Wi-Fi 1, which allowed it to cover a wide area. However, unlike Wi-Fi 1, the speed was much higher. Wi-Fi 3 could reach speeds of up to 54 megabits per second, the same level as Wi-Fi 2. This made normal internet use feel smoother and more reliable. As a result, Wi-Fi finally became practical for home use. People began installing routers inside their houses, and multiple rooms could stay connected without losing the signal easily. Everyday activities such as browsing the web, sending emails, and downloading small files worked well enough for daily use. In simple terms, Wi-Fi 1 had good range but was too slow. Wi-Fi 2 was fast but had short range, and Wi-Fi 3 offered the best balance of both, which is why Wi-Fi adoption grew rapidly after this generation. Wi-Fi 4 was released in 2009, and it was a major upgrade that changed how home Wi-Fi worked. This was the first Wi-Fi generation to support dual band, meaning the router could transmit 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz signals at the same time. With this upgrade, speeds increased significantly. The 2.4 GHz band could reach around 300 megabits per second, while the 5 GHz band could go up to 600 megabits per second under ideal conditions. This dual band setup made Wi-Fi much more flexible in real-world use. For example, if your router was placed on the second floor, your phone could still stay connected downstairs using the 2.4 GHz signal, since it travels farther. But when you moved closer to the router, you could switch to the 5 GHz band to get faster speeds with less interference. Because of this, users could choose between range and speed depending on their situation. Another important feature introduced in Wi-Fi 4 was MIMO, which stands for Multiple Input, Multiple Output. Before MIMO, routers sent and received data one stream at a time, which caused delays. With MIMO, routers used multiple antennas to send and receive data simultaneously, resulting in a smoother and more stable connection. Overall, dual-band support and MIMO made Wi-Fi 4 a major improvement for home networks. Wi-Fi 5 was released in 2013 and marked a major jump in speed and overall performance. This generation focused mainly on the 5 GHz band and introduced gigabit-class speeds, reaching up to around 3.5 gigabits per second under ideal conditions. Because of this speed increase, Wi-Fi 5 became well-suited for 4K video streaming, large file downloads, and AAA gaming. One of the most important upgrades in Wi-Fi 5 was MU-MIMO, which stands for Multi-User Multiple Input, Multiple Output. Before this, routers could send data to only one device at a time, even when many devices were connected. This meant other devices had to wait, which caused slowdowns. With MU-MIMO, the router can send data to multiple devices simultaneously, allowing phones, laptops, and TV to work smoothly at the same time. Wi-Fi 5 also introduced beamforming. Normally, Wi-Fi signals spread out in all directions, and much of the signal is wasted. With beamforming, the router directs the signal toward your device, making the connection stronger and more stable, especially over longer distances. Because of these improvements, Wi-Fi 5 felt much faster and more reliable. However, actual internet speed still depends on your service plan. Overall, Wi-Fi 5 delivered high speeds and better multi-device performance. Wi-Fi 6 was released in 2019 and was designed for a world where many devices are connected at the same time. Modern homes often have phones, laptops, TV, tablets, and smart devices all using Wi-Fi together. Wi-Fi 6 was built to handle this situation more efficiently. It operates on both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands and supports maximum speeds of up to around 9.6 gigabits per second. However, the real improvement in Wi-Fi 6 is not just speed. The focus shifted toward efficiency and better performance with many connected devices. The key feature of Wi-Fi 6 is OFDMA. This technology allows the router to divide data into smaller pieces and deliver them efficiently to multiple devices at once. Instead of fully serving one device before moving to the next, the router can handle many devices simultaneously, keeping the connection smooth. Wi-Fi 6 also supports more simultaneous data streams than Wi-Fi 5, which further improves performance when many users are online. Another major benefit is lower latency, which helps with online gaming and video calls where fast response times are important. Because of these features, Wi-Fi 6 is commonly used in cafes, airports, and large households. Overall, Wi-Fi 6 focuses more on efficiency than raw speed. Wi-Fi 7 was released in 2024 and is officially known as Extremely High Throughput, or EHT Wi-Fi. This generation pushes wireless technology to a new level, with maximum speeds reaching up to around 46 gigabits per second. While these speeds sound extreme, the main goal of Wi-Fi 7 is to make connections faster and more reliable at the same time. One of the key features of Wi-Fi 7 is multi-link operation, or MLO. With this feature, a device can connect to multiple frequency bands at once, including 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, and 6 GHz. Because of this, your device can combine the long range of 2.4 GHz with the higher speed and lower congestion of the 5 and 6 GHz bands, instead of relying on only one band. Wi-Fi 7 also handles interference more intelligently. If part of the signal becomes crowded or noisy, the router can use cleaner parts of the signal instead of disconnecting, which helps keep the connection stable. The main drawback is cost. Wi-Fi 7 routers are expensive, and not everyone needs this level of performance. It is best suited for tech enthusiasts and high-end gamers. For most people, Wi-Fi 5 or Wi-Fi 6 is still more than enough for daily use. And if you found this useful, I've made other cool videos too, so feel free to check them out.